So now I'm done with my foundation and I'm ready to move on to blush and bronzer. I've got a couple different colors blush here that I like to swap back and forth between, just depending on the look that I'm going for, the outfit that I'm wearing. This is number 3 and this is number 6, and then I've also got my bronzer in here. So this palette's nice because once again it's magnetic, but also I can, if this blush runs out first, I can push a pin through here. That little dish is just magnetic in the palette. Pop it out and replace it to keep a whole set going. So very nice to be able to pop those out and replace just the ones that you need. So first I am going to use number 3 blush today. I like to use this angled brush. And I take the blush just a little bit. It doesn't take much. All of these blushes are so pigmented that it really doesn't take much at all. So I like to go just on the apples of my cheeks, just a little blush. Same over here. These blushes are so blendable that even if you do get a little too much, you can blend them right in. All of LimeLight's products really are so blendable because they are. That goes back to them being professional grade. Cheap makeups don't blend well. They just don't. So it kind of makes it hard to work with because if you do get too much, you could ruin your whole look. But these blend them right on in. And then I take the bronzer, make a little fishy face to see where I should go, but it usually just lies right below where your blush is, and this is just to give you some definition on your face. So I'll go right there, do a little line and blend it in with the blush also. Then I take a little bronzer. You can tell there I got a little too much in that spot, but just watch as it blends out. And I just kind of go along the hairline. Do the same on this side. And that's just to give some color back to my face. I like to go along the jawline. Blend it into my neck a little bit. So easy. So now I've got color back in my face, but it looks very natural because it is also blendable. And then once I do that, I take our translucent powder. It's our setting powder. This gives us just more of a matte finish. Makes everything look more polished. Everything's kind of dewy looking naturally with the foundation, which I like a dewy look, and I try to leave it like that as much as I can. But I do like a setting powder also to kind of keep everything set in place. So I take just a little bit. Actually, let's use this brush. This is a big, just more all over brush. This one works a little better to get everything. Take a little bit of it and I just go round circular motions all over my face. And this truly is the only powder that we have, which typically before I was using a colored powder over my foundation. This, even though it looks bright white, it goes on clear and it just finishes everything. You don't need a colored powder with this foundation. It does everything you need to even out your skin tone, and then this just sets it all in place. So pretty wonderful.